What's up, guys? I am here with Dr. Matthew Jaber Stiffler, the Manager of Research and Content here at the Arab American National Museum. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right, so tell our viewers out there a little bit of the history of the Arab American National Museum.
So the Arab American National Museum opened here in Dearborn, Michigan in May 2005. So we're kind of a young institution, but from all the projects and programs and exhibits that we do, it makes it seem like we've been here a lot longer.
And what kind of shows do you guys have here?
So we do everything from temporary exhibits that rotate out about every 6 months, exhibits that we might create or exhibits that come to us from other institutions and other artists. We run an annual film festival. We have a curated run of shows called Global Fridays, which is a sister program to the annual Concert of Colors that happens every summer in Midtown Detroit.
Yeah, talk about that. You guys sponsor a festival called the Concert of Colors?
Yeah, we are the producing partner of Concert of Colors, and it's in its 25th year. So we took over after Access, who founded the program, and we produce it in conjunction with a lot of partners in the area, such as the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, the Detroit Institute of Arts, Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, Access, and the U of M Detroit Center. It's a 4-day world music festival, all free, that happens in many venues throughout Midtown Detroit.
All right, so what's the impact been from the community for this place?
So for the museum, we see ourselves as a space for Arab Americans to come to contribute their history and to learn about their history, but we're also a space for anybody in the Detroit metro area and nationally to come and learn about the history, culture, and contributions of Arab Americans.
And so what's the best part about working in this museum here?
I mean, our staff is amazing. I have to say, working with the staff, we have a continually growing staff of young, energetic people, and also people that bring tremendous experience to programming and exhibits and all of our communications work. But really the community that we get to interact with, as a public-facing staff member here in charge of research and content, I get to work with researchers that come in from all over the world. I get to work and give tours to middle school groups that come in on an almost daily basis. And then I love when we do our programs, we get to meet such a diverse group of people that come in to see our shows and our films and to visit the exhibits.
And how do you choose what programming comes here to the museum?
So a lot of it is based on maybe a theme that's happening. If something is happening in home country of some of our community. This year our film festival is based on resistance, a theme of resisting all of the problems that are happening both on a domestic level and on a foreign level in many Arab countries and other areas of the Middle East. And so we try to theme it in ways that's relevant to not only the Arab American community, but to the Metro Detroit region and nationally.
Okay, and speaking of nationally, this is like one of the only museums that's actually devoted to Arab American history on a national level. So what's that presence like? Yeah,
we are the only museum in the country dedicated to telling the story about Arab Americans. We are an affiliate of the Smithsonian Institution out of Washington, D.C., and we are accredited by the American Alliance of Museums. So we take with that the great responsibility of speaking with our community, which is extremely diverse. Arab Americans can come from any of the 22 Arab world countries. Arab Americans are diverse across generations. For instance, my family came from Lebanon over 100 years ago, but we work with community members that immigrated or came as refugees last week. So we try to cover that diversity and both nationally and locally. So we're working on behalf of a very broad community.
All right, that's great. So what other legacy do you want this museum to be?
We want the museum to stand as a place for everybody to come and celebrate their own heritage, to learn about the heritage of Arab Americans, and for our own community to come and feel a place that's a safe space for them to contribute their history, learn about other aspects of the community that they may not know, and also to be seen as a world-class institution. We have the largest collection by and about Arab Americans anywhere in the country as far as archives and books and other published materials. And we put on amazing performances year-round. So we definitely want to be seen as a leader in the field.
Well, I like that, man. I've enjoyed my time here. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us here at Detroit Performs.
Thank you.